I'm David Levin, and welcome to Pop Goes the Culture, the behind-the-scenes stories of the great TV shows from the people who were there. Today, the second part of my interview with the Dukes of Hazzard's Tom Wopat. Tom talks about the great Dukes of Hazzard guest stars like Lorretta, Lynn, and Ernie Hudson, the Dukes theme, and what happened when the boys came back from their contractual hiatus and then went for an unscripted joyride in the General League. Any favorite guest stars over the years?
Well, Waylon, of course. Rest his soul. He was a favorite. We had so many interesting people, and especially when you're talking about, Lorretta Lynn, Gail Yarborough from NASCAR. There were some interesting, what's his name? One of the guys from Ghostbusters.
Bill Murray, John.
The fourth guy.
Ernie Hudson.
Ernie Hudson was on our show. Who else? Alan Alda's dad, Robert Alda, was on the show.
Wow, what did he play?
Some hoodlum. We called them the bad guys. The bad guys show up. He was a gentrified bad guy. He wore a suit and a cowboy hat, I believe. Robert Alda actually originated the role of Sky Masterson on Broadway.
Actually, I did know that.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. And then, as luck would have it, I just worked with Alan just last summer in Glengarry Glen Ross on Broadway.
That was phenomenal.
An amazing show.
In fact, we interviewed Gordon Flapp.
Oh, what a great guy and a terrific actor.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That was an amazing production, was it not?
You all deserved the Tony Awards.
We got like a Drama Desk Award for ensemble. Yeah,
that was a good show. I got to see it. Gordon invited me.
Great.
Wonderful show. What are you working on now?
I might be doing a new production. Well, they do a thing in Chicago. There's a recurring thing every summer, and I'm not sure what the name of the venue is, but they do a Sondheim thing. And this year they're going to do Gypsy. And it looks like I might work there with Patti. Patti LuPone is going to do it, which would be pretty amazing to work with Patti. I mean, I've worked with Bernadette, so I'd love to work with Patti.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. A couple more quick questions.
Sure.
Let's talk about the theme to the show.
The theme song?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, every now and then it crops up, and it's funny. It's the show, of course, has become such a part of pop culture that the theme song, reflects that. There's a Nokia commercial about the guy who's got basically the accompaniment to the theme song on his phone, and that's it's hard to quantify how you feel about it, because it's something that we did. I mean, we started the show 28 years ago this year, and it's been off the air for 21 years now. I mean, off prime time. So that's a long time ago for something to have that kind of staying power.
Remember when the show went off? Did you guys know in advance that it was going off?
Yeah, it was not clean. It ended in the middle of the season. We didn't know whether they were going to finish that season or not, and they didn't.
Going on location is often kind of scary. Tracy Scoggins, we interviewed her, and she told us that she did a scene where she had to park her car at the top of a hill and she'd get out and point her gun, and the car went down the hill and crashed into a couple things because she had neglected to hit the.
Oh, cool.
Anything like that?
Oh, we ran into stuff all the time. The funny thing, one time we had our little tiff with Warner Brothers about a number of things. In retrospect, it wasn't about money as much as it was about artistic input, although money issues were involved. But when we came back, all of a sudden, we were back on the set, and they did one scene. We did one scene with the other cousins, the clones, and boom, they were gone. And of course, John, the first day we're back, he says, let's take the car out back. And so we went to the transportation guy, and we got in a General Lee, probably the picture car, and went tooling around the back lot and ran into something over on one of the Walton sets or something. Smashed up the picture car. So, yeah, stuff happens.
Next time, as Tom puts it, stuff happens. What was it like working at the end of the glory days of the networks? before cable came in. He talks about the Dukes movie, working with the stunt guys, and his relationship with the great John Schneider. Till then, please subscribe, let us know who your favorite Dukes guest star was, and we'll see you then.